with a bottle, that's the way it is. Says, condemned, I'm condemned, no, my heart's on a mend.
So the date is 25th, Tuesday the 25th of June. I'm in the Langdale Valley, just pulled up to Stickle barn car park, and I'm going to be heading up to Stickle Tarn for the night for my first ever solo wild camp. I've already lost phone signal, which is always a plus. I've got plenty of food to cook when we get up there. The views are going to be stunning. It is due to rain in a couple of hours, so I am planning to get up there quite quick and find a good pitch. So grab some snacks, sit back, relax and enjoy the film. Whoa, safe to say, I'm absolutely sweating my head off already. The good news is that there's loads of water to get my head under, and the tarn at the top already seems so inviting. I might even take a little dip once the tent's up before I get into bed. I reckon I've got another hour and 20 minutes to get to the top. Still plenty of daylight, still absolutely stunning. There's another guy behind me with a big pack on. I think he might be wild camping as well. Might be already a couple of other people up there. It's quite a popular spot this, but good news is again plenty of room to pitch up there. So yeah, let's get our head down, crack on. I think I'll have a little sit down. Jeez, it's so humid, hot. It's something stupid, like the second hottest day of the year so far, as you can see. Oh, I am absolutely pooped. The guy who was not far behind me not too long ago, camping as well, it seems, got a massive pack on him. Breezed on right past me. Evening, mate. Well, evening. Oh, lovely night for it, innit, mate? Like trying so hard not to act like I'm tired. I'm just like, yeah, Sam. And he carried on going. I was like, bloody hell, mate. Like he's on a bloody escalator or something, just absolutely flying up. But it reminded me of the last time I camped here. I came with a couple of lads. Lee is one of them who was on the previous video, and he's going to be on many more. And we came up and the kit just wasn't the best. Hand-me-downs from my dad and their dads and brothers and uncles, whatever. Weighed an absolute ton. I had three heavy camping chairs strapped to the back of my pack. We had like an Aldi bag for life in each hand, all three of us. The kit was so heavy and we were so knackered just walking up, like it's far too much kit. And it was so funny, absolutely sweating. The weather was crap, it was just horrendous. And just looking back at times like that where my fitness probably hasn't got much better, but my gear's got better, and I'll go through some of my gear when I'm at the top and talk you through what I've upgraded to, but it just makes me really appreciate the kit I've got now. And even though I am knackered and I'm puffed, it's like I believe in my kit, so it's just reassuring, and it's not half easier. But yeah, the stuff you do when you're in Newb and you're looking back and you just cringe a little bit, but it's all fun and games and you learn as you go, don't you? So yeah, that water looks very appetizer, so I'm going to dump my head in, have a little break, have a little drink, and then carry on. About halfway up now, not far to go. We can just see Jack's rake at the top there, just peeking over, looks so aggressive. So I'll spin the camera around, show you Jack's rake, and then a quick dunk of the head, and then on we go. Lovely. Surprisingly not that cold, to be fair. I nearly ended up on the full bit. Yeah, cool enough. Lovely. Nothing better when you're hiking. This is what peak male performance looks like. Knackered. And just like that, folks, we have made it. A little under an hour to get to the top, which I'm quite impressed by, because walking back for the camera to get all the angles and stuff and back and forth, a few little slips and falls, not paying attention. I'm quite happy. I reckon that guy who overtook me is at bloody Everest by now, because he's nowhere to be seen, and he was wearing pants and a jacket and a hat. It's like 21 degrees still at this time, just gone 8:30. So yeah, mad. Need to get my fitness up, but in all due time. Quite a few potential spots I'm looking at. Obviously I want it to be as flat as possible. I don't need too much protection from the wind, because it's not supposed to be too windy this evening and tomorrow, just a bit of rain through the night and the early hours in the morning. So I'm looking for obviously a flat pitch as best as possible, maybe a couple of rocks surrounding it so I can use one as a chopping board for me scran. A seat or something. So yeah, I don't want to go too close to the water, because the mid-G's in the first thing in the morning when I'm packing up and making food, I just can't be bothered with that. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe over little ridge over there. Looks nice view of the Langdale valleys, or I can be tucked away over there, quite high up from the Tarn, or I can go and summit that peak over there, whatever that may be. But I'm pretty sure I've seen a couple of guys go up there as well with big packs on, so I don't really want to be too close to any other campers. So yeah, I'm gonna mooch around for a spot to camp, and I will see you when base camp is set up. Let me get some food on. Hey! So I think I found my pitch. First place I've really looked at. I tried dipping down off this hill. The wind's not much better, to be fair. It's not really blocking or anything. This is quite flat here. The only issue is there's quite a few paths leading to this point. So I might get a couple of people early in the morning coming up to this spot here. But it's a chance I'm willing to take, because if I wake up to that in the morning with the sun rising right over there, then it's going to be definitely worth doing. So I think it's time to get the tent out and set up camp for this evening. Ground sheets on, just going to check if it's flat. Oh, perfect. Lovely. Right, let's get the poles out and get the inner up. Right, the inner shell's up. If it wasn't going to rain during the night, I'd leave it like that and have a little bug shelter ready to see the morning sunrise, but it's not quite right, not quite that weather yet, maybe July, August, and then we'll be able to do that. Now the fly sheet goes on top to keep me nice and protected from the rain. And that's it, the tent is up. I just need to go around now and tighten it all up, tighten it all down. That rock, a little bit concerned with it, but not too much for now because I can just pull that guy line out and tighten it up a little bit over the rock. Midges are out, full force, but what can you do? Should die off when it gets dark. Can always get a little fire going or something. Well, mind you, there's no fucking wood anyway, so probably not. But yeah, gonna have a little walk around, tighten it all up, get me bed in there, get all my kit in there, and then go and have a dip in the water. And yeah, check back on you soon. Absolutely unbelievable view. We don't mind sheep either, even if they are a bit. Hopefully they're not intuitive enough to try and get in the tent with me. So, a bit of a rookie mistake on my part. The farmer is up here, herding all the sheep. I could hear some shouting before when I was pitching up, and I just thought they were rock climbers or hikers. And then as the voice got louder and closer, I realised it was the farmer, and there was a lad near the Tarn who's holding off pitching up because he doesn't want to get moved on. So if I get moved on, I get moved on. I mean, I'm happy to move. I'm happy to go somewhere else, or go off and hide and pitch up, or if I need to go back home, I'll go back home. But if I get moved on my first ever solo camp, it's going to be a massive lesson learned. Still quite a bit of daylight left, and I'm quite close to the main path where the farmer presumably has got to walk back down to get back down to the farm. So yeah, fingers crossed. I've not pumped my bed up. I've not done anything. I'm just lying on me pack with none of my kit out yet, just because I don't want to get too comfy and then get moved on. So I'm going to hold off. It's about 9:30 now. So yeah, sun will be setting soon, and then fingers crossed he walks right past and lets me be. But it's the thing with wild camping, isn't it? You hear stories, and it is technically illegal to wild camp. So I know it's frowned upon, and a lot of people turn the other way and let you crack on as long as you're not causing a nuisance. But I think he's probably going to look at me pitched up in broad daylight, and probably think I'm a cheeky so and so and not like it and move me on. But here's hoping he doesn't. So yeah, I'll check back in and keep you updated. I'm either going to be packed up and walking back down, or I'm going to be getting some food on, which I'm quite excited for. We've got a T-bone Wagyu steak, which is going to be, I just moved zoomed in on my head. Got a T-bone Wagyu steak, some rice, a little bit of red wine, some peppers, and yeah, should be a nice scran to have after that hike. But yeah, I'll check back in soon. Good news, ladies and gents. I think the farmer has gone. I've seen it. There's a tent pitched just behind me on top of the hill. Just literally behind my tent there. I can see just the top of his lime green fly sheath. Midges have died right off. Actually, no tell lie. Friggin' hell, they're all over my head. But when I stand up, they're out of my way. So when I get some food on later, I'll just cook it away from camp and it should be fine. As long as I keep my tent shut, none of them are getting in, which is good. So yeah, I'm in me warm kit, and I think it's time to get some food on. I'm going to show you quickly the view and the pitch. Down this. Oh yes, absolutely stunning. You can see just at the top there where the other tent is. So I do feel quite a bit safer knowing I'm not completely alone, even though I do want to eventually be completely in the wilderness, which I think you're only going to get if you're lucky and you don't go to a common spot like this, or maybe a future camp in Scotland or somewhere like that where you are truly alone in the wilderness. But that's all to come. For now it's just the case of embracing the fact that I've just put everything that I need in a bag to survive the night, and probably a bit too much in my bag to be fair, but to survive a couple of days with what's on my back. And it's just crazy to me, the fact I've just travelled a couple 100 miles from that direction and you've got all this on your doorstep. I say couple of 100 miles, yeah, a couple of 100 miles, hour and a half drive, and you can spend the night in a place like this. Grateful, man, so grateful. Let's get some food on. Uncle Bensky rice, mate, going in. I was just having a thought of, is this too much food? But is there any such thing as too much food? I don't think so. You're not getting any of this? Sorry lads. Yes boys. Some T-bone Wagyu steak, some spicy Mexican rice, and I'm just gonna sit in here away from all the midges and tuck into some nice scran. Taste test. Oh mate, cannot go wrong. Oh my god, let's get a little bit of steak. Not exactly a steak knife, don't exactly have a plate, but we make it work. I did have some veggies to go with, but didn't prep them. Just got a whole pepper and I'm not cutting that up because I can't be bothered. Oh mate, perfect. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, unbelievable. There's quite a few veggies in here to be fair, but this is what it's all about. So, if I do say so myself, it's cooked to perfection. Oh mate, falls right off the bone. I'm not even sure if you can see that, but I want to tuck into this, watch some YouTube videos, and I'll check back in when it's time for bed. Yes. So that is me done for the night. Just been down to the Tarn to do me dishes. So mum, if you're watching this, I do me dishes when I have to. Quick splash of the face, some water. It's really quite humid, especially in the tent, so I've opened the ventilation on both sides, but there's no wind, so I've got a feel it's going to be the hot one. I'm just going to literally sit on my pad, probably won't even get in the sleeping bag because there's no need, and I'm going to tuck into some of my book, reading The Salt Path by Raina Wynn, which is a just incredible book so far. I'm about 64% through. Yeah, fantastic read, so I'm going to crack on with that. That meal was just fantastic, literally fell off the bone, melt in your mouth. Wagyu steak, it was Wagyu or Wagyu. let me know. So yeah, I'll check back in the morning. Hopefully we get a nice lovely sunrise. I'm going to stay up here as long as I can. I've got some eggs and porridge for the morning and some chocolate, which will be nice to tuck into, and then yeah, just go about the day being in the hills and no rush at all, just going to enjoy every single second and take it all in. So yeah, catch us in the morning. Good morning everyone. It is currently 10 to 5 in the morning, so I've had roughly 6 hours of sleep, but surprisingly feel not too bad. The sleep I did get was good quality. It's just the sheep this morning. There was one in particular that woke me up, and it sounded like a man just going ah ah. I was just like, fuck this, I'm up. But yeah, overall decent night's sleep. It's quite stuffy in the tent, quite warm, a little bit sweaty. So the plan is now to get up, get outside, have a little pot around, go down to the waterfall, collect some water for some coffee, have a little wash. Yeah, no sunrise really, to be honest, which I'm quite good about, but again, can't complain. It's a nice day, it's not raining. A couple of people have already summited Jack's Reach or Jack's Ridge, whatever it's called. And they were throwing rocks off the top, and it just sounded like fucking gunshots going off. So yeah, that didn't help with the lie-in that I wanted. But yeah, there's just nothing better waking up to views like that in the wild, baby. Get some coffee. Yeah. So coffee's in there, ready to go, and then all I need to do now is wait for it to brew, and then once it's done, I'll flip it upside down, pop it in the cup, and push it through the filter, and you got freshly filtered coffee for the mountains. Oh yes. Insane. This is why I do it, man. Just views, good food, good coffee, sunrises. Everything in the tent is pretty much packed up now, ready to go. It's just gone 20 past 6 in the morning, so I'm going to pack it all into my bag, get it ready, and then just leave just the tent to dismantle. Obviously I'm going to collapse it all, leave no trace, make sure I've got all my rubbish in my bag, and you obviously want to leave your campsite as if you were never here. It's the most important part, to respect obviously the fowls, and take your rubbish with you. But yeah, what a morning, what a night, absolutely unbelievable. Camera is about to die and I've got no storage left on my SD card, so that's a learning curve for me again for the next one, but hopefully I can get some footage of the waterfalls on the way down. I've got enough coffee just for another one. I've still got some eggs and porridge to cook up for breakfast as well, and I'll probably just find a nice spot on the way down, pitch up, have some brekkie and read some more. I was reading last night and I actually absolutely just passed out. It was just fell asleep literally 2 pages in. So But yeah, time to pack up. The tent, the MSR Elixir 2-man tent is just absolutely amazing. I've not had the chance to test it in some really adverse weather yet. We're quite lucky last night, not a drop of rain, no wind whatsoever. But yeah, I'll do a separate video with a full tent review, full kit review, what I'm using for this summer for all my adventures. So yeah, stay tuned for that video. If you have any questions, obviously leave them in the comments below, and I'll be happy to get back to you. So let's get the tent down and pack away for the morning. Oh, so much lighter. So that's my first ever solo wild camp complete. Safe to say I've thoroughly enjoyed every second. It's just been surreal. Right, mate. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Plenty more adventures to come, plenty more videos. So if you want to show your support, drop the video a like, subscribe, comment any thoughts, any suggestions for the next adventures, and yeah, it's only going to get better adventures, better films. Oh yeah, just what an experience, what a time to be alive. Catch us in the next one.